Oh my god, I'm back. Did I already say I'm back? Hello! For those of you who don't know me, my name is Heather, and for those of you who do, welcome back. We are going on a journey today, you guys. We are creating this super colorful sunset vibe look. We're going in depth on this makeup tutorial, just my eyes. I want you guys to go through this journey of creating a colorful eyeshadow look. I've never done anything like this before. It came out really, really good. I was able to really explain things. I think you guys will really learn a lot. So if you haven't already, please subscribe and let me know what types of eyeshadows intimidate you. Because let me tell you, I've never worn orange and purple and blue on my eyelids before. What's something you've always wanted to try? Keep on watching. We'll go ahead and get this started. So we'll go ahead and go. All right, let's go. All right, friends. So let's get started with this eye. I'm going to be talking so in depth about everything that I use. I want you guys to kind of go on this journey with me because I am scared of eyeshadow. I love eyeshadow, but it's like, I gotta like think about it for a while. I'm not the best at it by any means, and I'm definitely not that adventurous with it. I know a couple tricks to make it always look good, or, you know, just to kind of do it. And when I put in time, I can do like a great eyeshadow look. The thing that I've never really dabbled into, I mean, maybe I have. I guess I did do that super bright pink eye that I filmed like on a New Year's, like however long ago. I don't really dabble into color. That's what I want to do today, and I want you to go on the journey with me from beginning to end to see the process, because I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I know the colors-ish that I want to use, and I have the palette that I want to use. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera palette. This palette is the brightest palette that I've ever purchased. I worked at Sephora for like a stint, and so I had the opportunity to swatch the colors before I bought it. I had been swatching two colors in particular, and I kept swatching them together because in my mind I'm like, I'm going to create a look with those two colors. If you're new to eyeshadow, you know, using color, or you just don't know what looks good together, try it out on your hand. Just put the colors together on your hand and see how they look. The colors that really stood out to me were this one, which is called Coastline, and that's that orange matte. So here are the colors. All right, this one is Mediterranean and this one is Seaside. And I really, really love the blue and orange together. And those were the colors that I kept swatching, and in my mind I was like, oh my god, like I see it, like I see this blown out in the crease and I see this on the lid. Like, that's what we're gonna do today. And I think we're gonna be using this to deepen our crease. Worst case, other deepening shades would be this brown. That's like safe for me. That's my safe zone. Little orange, deepen it with brown. I mean, like brown, I'm so comfortable with browns and neutrals and golds. Like, I can whip out a look like this. So I want to talk about blending brushes. Your brushes will come like this, okay? And you want to work those into your hand. You want to like give it a second, warm it up. You know, like look at the difference that made. That's gonna blend your eyeshadow way better than that. If you're interested in these brushes, I have several of each of these brushes because they're like my go-tos. They're both by Morphe, and this is the M441 and this is the Morphe M505. I buy them at Ulta. They're like $5 a piece. So now let's talk about the other brushes. The shapes and sizes of these brushes are more important than the brand. So I believe they're all synthetic hair. I've never used, or at least I don't think any of my brushes are natural hair brushes. I heard that they, you know, they're completely different in terms of the application and everything. I don't know anything about that. This brush, this type of brush, it's like, I mean, you can see how like small it is compared to these. Like, these are gonna be really good for packing on color. So this is the Morphe M433. This is just a more tapered blending brush, but it's in between these. So this is gonna be good for blending colors into your crease. So this one is like a little tiny detail brush. This will be really good for highlighting your brow bone, getting that inner corner. That's just a flat brush. This is gonna be for our lid color. This is a super flat line brush. We're gonna be using this to line, you know, for liner on our lower lash line. And then this is more of a skinny, fluffy brush It's not round like the fluffy brushes for a transition. It's just kind of like that kind of generic, I mean, they make so many brushes like it, but it's like the generic eyeshadow brush. So that's where we're at. Let's start going into this eyeshadow look. So the first thing we're gonna do is prime our eyelids. So we prime our eyelids because one, it neutralizes the color on your eye. So like I have really, really dark eyelids. Two, it makes your eyeshadow last longer because I also have very oily eyelids. And when I use a primer and I use MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre, it has my eyeshadow last all day. Otherwise, my eyelids will literally sweat out my eyeshadow and it will just be gone. Like after a couple of hours. My eyebrows are obviously already done. They're already carved out. This you don't have to be super careful with. I always do my eyes first because like I touch my face a lot and I don't want to like worry about eyeshadow getting on my foundation. I haven't filmed a video, you guys, since last September, and so much has happened. Like so much dramatic stuff and like big, huge life stuff. And I'll have a video soon like talking about that. But I wanted to do this today. I wanted to jump in and get this done. So I'm gonna move you in. My way of zooming is to move the box I have the camera on closer to me. It's very exciting. I'm filming in my beauty room. I have a beauty room, which is amazing. It's a little tiny room, but like for me it's perfect and I love it. Working with my white background, I think I need another light like over here, like coming in, and then I don't know if I want to put stuff behind me or not. So there's not a lot of space. Like here's the wall right here, so there's not like I could hang stuff on the wall. Tell me below, like, should I put stuff on the wall? Would you guys like, do you guys like decoration, like a little picture or I don't know, you know, whatever, like wall decoration, or do you just like the white background? So we're gonna start with that fluffy brush and dive right in. I'm a little nervous. But we're going in with the initial color. I'm just coating the top of the brush. I always dip in just like this and then I tap off excess. Whenever you're picking a transition shade, you always want to pick something that's buildable and that will tie in all the colors that you're gonna put on your eyelid together. Look how pretty that is. So I think this is my 4th or 5th time going in. And so as I'm putting on the transition shade, I'm always starting my brush in the exact same spot and then I'm sweeping. So I always start it here, like here. And then I start sweeping it because this is where I want to deposit most of the color, because ultimately this is where I want the deepest part of my eye to be, because because my eyes slope downwards. So I want to add dimension there to kind of lift my eye shape up. And then as I start adding color, I'll start flicking it out like this. When you hold the brush, I like holding it here at the end, and it lets you have more control actually, and just have a lighter hand with your eyeshadow. So next, okay. So this is scary for me. So this is the part, because I'm just not the best. Like I'm not the best in blending eyeshadows. Like it gets real muddy for me real fast. It's so bad. So we're just gonna take that slim brush that I talked about earlier, and we're gonna place the color onto the outer V. So when I'm looking at my eye, I'm gonna place it where my eye starts to slope, because that's ultimately how far in I want the color, and I'm gonna press out. Okay, so it's kind of like at an angle like this when I put the eyeshadow down. Let's go in with more, and I just really want to put as much pigment on my eye to start with as possible, because then we're gonna go blend it out. Now you can easily see, so I always have it slope like this because, like I said, I want to open my eye up and I want like the shape of my eye to go that way. Then we're gonna go in with that fluffier taper brush, and we're just gonna take a little tiny bit right on the tip like that. We're just gonna take it and start blending and softening the edges. I'm touching it so lightly. I went to a Sephora class. They're free, just as long as you're a beauty insider. And they said that you should swirl your brush in little circular motions rather than windshield wiper. That's what I'm trying to do. All right, so I've kind of blown that color out. I'm gonna take that original brush that I used for the transition shade without adding any extra pigment, and I just wanna kind of run it along the edge there. All right, so remember that in between tapered brush? So now I'm gonna take it with the purple, and just like the smaller one, I'm just gonna dot it like that. And I'm gonna work that into my crease. I don't want a whole lot of purple in my crease, but I want it to look like they belong together. And so when I blend my eyeshadow, like almost do it in the shape of like an outer V. Like I'm creating like that. So I'll like brush it up and over. So now that we're done, I'm gonna take that fluffy blending brush that has no eyeshadow on it at all, and I'm just gonna kind of run it along the edges over here. I just want to marry these colors together. We're ready for the glitter. All right, so now we're gonna take that color Mediterranean, and I'm gonna first take it on my finger, a lot, and I'm gonna place that on my eyelid. Don't worry about perfect placement. Get it on the biggest part of your eyelid, because then we're gonna go in with a brush to get like the edges, all right, to kind of create like a faux cut crease basically. All right, so I'm just gonna literally take it. Oh, I'm so happy. Your finger will definitely deposit the most product. Like I bought the palette for that color. Now we're gonna take that skinny brush, and I'm going to coat the brush first. All right, so I'm gonna coat the brush like this, and then I'm gonna spray it with some Fix Plus. Now I'm gonna start going in with the edge. So I'm gonna get close so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm literally just taking it and creating like a line of demarcation with that. I'm gonna keep my eye closed because I kind of want that to dry. And then I'm going to take this brush and a little bit of purple, and we're just going to blend, blend, blend. Girl. Take that original transition brush with a little bit of more of that first transition shade, and lightly, lightly, lightly go over that line. It's so pretty. Here we are, the top of the eyes are done. I'm going to go do my face, come back when it's time for the under eye. Okay? Okay, I'll be right back. All right, friends, we're back. My face is done. I look a little crazy because usually I finish my eyes by now. I am going in with a Makeup Forever 270 straight angled brush. It's a little tiny angled brush and it's stiff. So I'm not the best at eyeliner, and this is what helps me get a straight line. I'm not gonna do a wing because we're past that. I should have done that before I did my concealer. So I'm just going to line the sloping part of my eye. Okay, so what a difference that made. I didn't wing it out. I mean, like I came to like a little bit of a point at the end. Black adds the drama, all right? It makes, like for brown eyes, black eyeliner makes brown eyes pop. And now I'm gonna take this Pixie Endless Silky Eye Pen in Black Noir. Tight lining is when you line the upper lash line with eyeliner. So it really just makes your top lash line look fuller. And I'm not gonna bring it all the way across. I'm only gonna do it where I placed that black gel liner. We're going to take that super thin line brush and that purple. I'm literally coating both sides with the brush. And I'm just going to push this up against my lower lash line. Almost all the way across, like 3/4 of the way. And I want to connect it to the purple on top. And then we're going to take that kind of fluffy thin brush, and then with that transition shade Coastline, and we're going to basically run that along the purple line to kind of blend that line out. It like ties it all in together. Boom, look. So now I'm gonna teach you the trick that keeps your black eyeliner on forever. Y'all remember Sandlot? There's not a black shade in this palette, but I have the Anastasia Sultry palette that I've used once and they have a black. So the first thing you wanna do is you wanna just take your black pencil and line that lower waterline like so. I think I'm only gonna do it as far as I put the purple, so I'm not gonna run it all the way across. Any black eyeshadow will work, and then you just wanna coat it just like you did with the purple, but with the black. You just wanna make sure all that purple's off also. And you wanna press this color onto that black line of your waterline that you just drew. So when you set something, it's putting powder on top of cream. You're setting it so it won't move, it won't budge, nothing. I mean, you have black eyeshadow all in your eyeball, but it's worth it. Okay, last step is we're going to take that skinny brush again and that blue Mediterranean color, give it a little spritz, and we're going to put that on our lower lash line and meet up with the purple. Oh, beesh. That looks good. All right, you guys, we're back. She did that today. She did that. Man, it's so nice to be back. It's so nice to be back. Oh, no, I might cry. This was a lot of fun. So thanks for joining me on this journey of colorful eyeshadow. This is the most colorful eye look I've ever done. And it was so much fun. And I'm really happy that I got to like share that with you guys. Because I really missed playing with makeup and having these videos be an expression of myself. So if you like this look, if you liked this tutorial, if you liked the in-depth kind of explaining what I'm doing, please give me a thumbs up below. Give me a like. Make sure you subscribe. It's really nice to be back. Thank you again for joining me. And there's gonna be bloopers. Don't think this video was gonna end without bloopers because we have bloopers. Stay for the bloopers, all right? And just let me know what you think. All right, I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Oh, now I'm recording. Yeah, that's like a hella close up. Let me back y'all up for a second. Oh, I gotta do my hello. Hello! Okay. Hello! When people see that I pull out my little mustache hairs with tweezers, they're like, oh my God, doesn't that hurt? I'm like, yeah. But you know what hurts worse? Having a mustache. No. What was it? I'm not ready. Hello! Cool, bitch! Okay, we're gonna try that again. So, what was I going to say? Yes. Oh, beesh. It's so pretty. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Heather. Oh, shit. Do you always want to have a brush around that will have no product? Pretty. Hello! Hold it like you would a wand. Wingardium Leviosa. Pow. Beautifulness. Boom. I'm really sorry. What you know about me? What you know about me? Okay. So my lip gloss is cool. My lip gloss is popping. Pro tip. Keep a paper towel down on your workstation so you have something to constantly wipe your hands on. Uh-oh. And I'll be right back. Breathing all hard in the camera. If you haven't already, please subscribe and let me know. All right, friends. Let's get close. Look how close. Gosh. Will she feel cute or whatever? I impress myself. Okay, bye.